It is Friday, and we're gonna do our best to kind of slam some XP here, fast and furious ish. So we're level 15. I'm gonna put a thing up. We're gonna start with Litany, and then we're gonna move on to probably Sharn, Reaper, T. Twitch.tv/me. List everything in Reaper mode. Alright, good enough. Did a little bit of maintenance work this morning that I've been putting off for a really, really long time. It felt good. Not nearly enough, but I was able to clean out about maybe 10 slots out of my shared bank, which is pretty huge. You don't have Sharn. Mate. Mistakes are made. Yeah, I don't know what I'll be doing other than Sharn after this. Sharn is just going to hard carry all the way through forever. I suppose some Litany repeat would be good. Alright. Make sure the dork here didn't do something weird. Alright. Looking good. I might be able to find a... I don't know if they have passes for Sharn. Do they have passes at all anymore? Actually, now that I think about it. Okay, they do. So, they, for 100 points, you can get a 3-hour pass. I don't know if you can buy them. I used to be able to buy them on your own, but I don't know if you can anymore. Alright, zoning in. I don't know what the rules are. Probably never did. Who do we still have? We have a bunch of 16s. Natasha. It's probably the one I use, actually. I feel like Natasha's good. No, they have to be gifted. We'll see how it goes. See how it goes. Make 0 promises. We might be able to find a way. Ow, my neck is killing me. It was bothering me yesterday, too. Yeah, that's pretty common. Just run it. You just stand wherever the things aren't spinning. walk across. It's not. Yeah, there you go. All right. Everything is all good. I think. Stretch that neck out. Fragmente. Why? Why is it doing that? No idea. What are you complaining about? Okay. Sorry, I gotta keep half an eye on the phone complaints. No takers yet for Sharn, huh? Odd. I figure there'll be people who won't be ready for Litany, but I assume that people would start getting in line for Sharn. There's a Quell. Ah, my nose is being a butt as well today. What weapon am I using? I just crafted like a magic bludgeoning hand wraps of level 15, and then I made sure they had a guild or augment slot, and I put a ruby of force in it. So these are just crafted. Vampirism, bludgeoning, holy, with the ruby eye of force. I thought about going and getting like the Barovian one or whatever, but I felt like it would just be slightly worse than this, and then I thought I could go ahead and make the Stygian ones as well, but I felt like they would not be as general purpose as these, and these would actually, it took me much less time to make once I decided to do it. It took me like a minute to look through the guild bank to see if I had a pair of hand wraps with the red slot, and then it took me like another minute to make, and it was done. So it was pretty efficient that way, I think. And especially if it's something I'm only going to use for a life or two, I can always just dump it into somebody else. Or I've been talking about wanting to do a monk life again. Maybe this is part of the reason I decided to do this, was to get that monk life out of the way before hardcore comes around, and I talked myself into doing a monk. I don't know. Is that Fear Reaper somewhere? All right. Nice. I can't decide if Barb or Alchemist next life. I'm almost done with this life. To get completionist. Yeah, I feel pretty good about kind of where my game is at the moment, you know? Like, we're getting really close to being done with our past lives and that kind of stuff. There we go. So for me, I thought I had a couple more, like I thought I had one more Sun Elf life to go, for example, but I didn't. I was done. So that leaves me with this life, one more Razorclaw Shifter life, and a Shatterkai life. And that should be triple. Should be everything, right? It'll be my triple completionist, my triple racial, my triple iconics. And then I just need to go and make sure I have all of the new epic feats or epic past lives done. If you know the way, go ahead. I'll follow you after a second. Make sure that you get carried to the bottom. Shifter past lives is a stance that gives you +1 to attack and damage for every instance of it, so +3 to attack and damage. Alright, everybody. As usual, I'm doing Litany. I'm going to pull out my DDO Puzzles app by my good friend Grim. And she has made this wonderful app. It's out there on your Windows devices. You can get it on your cell phone, etc. It's pretty great. I just pull up the little list like this of answers, and bam. It's easy peasy. Oh, I should also mention, you can get just the answers. You can get the questions. Yeah, I really love this tool. All right. Rezon. Dragon, I summon thee. I'll rend you from ring to ring. Alright. Emerald Claw, stand, destroy, not have traded. I would not have traded. Deliver it to Vol. I think I would. Broken. Forget. If the destroyer, they lack will. Red or white. Tell the adventurers. Destroy them all. I actually always look for destroy them all because that's the one that makes sense to me, but da 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 da. There we go. Alright. So my plan is to go move on to... If you'd like to do this, go ahead. I'm going to move on to Sharn stuff. Talk later. Got to go. Driving right now. And you got some homework need done. Cool. Might be on tonight, so if I run, that's good. Same level. Yeah, I will probably be level 20 by 4 into this morning stream. Okay, Okay. What? Here we go. Is this not where it's supposed to be? Go to Sharn. You just go to Sharn. This is a public area. Yeah, maximize your time. I mean, I can run through all this stuff really quickly, but if you want to come back through it and do it or whatever, or and it's a 3-hour timer, so you might as well get it as quickly or have it last as long as possible. So what you just do is go here through your airship. Alright, and while you're doing that, we'll see if anyone else joins us. I'm going to clear my phone because my phone is, like, screaming at me. Alright. Oh, my ear. The brain maggots are strong this day. Hey, it'd be nice if Power Tech was on too. That'd be sweet. We even get an extra action boost. Or, not action boost. Action point. Let's go faster. Let's go faster. Okay. All right. Let's just real quick see who else is kind of in this level range. There's a few people. Not that many people that kind of look like they're ready for this. Alright, well. It's fine. Alrighty. This thing, and then doodad can go here. Alright, bam. Your clock started. Get your quest. Yes. Stuff here is better than that. You need this one and this one. Alright. Excuse me, everybody. Oh yeah, I forgot I even grabbed one of these. Yeah, that'll be good. have a little bit more warning, I'll do my best to hit the mute button next time. Lungs just do not want to be on the inside. I want to go out through the nose or something. Anyhow, today has been, I don't know, a little bit frustrating, I guess. Still kind of trying to get one of those tables for a sweet deal. Basically not being totally ready. It's making me indecisive to the point where nothing's getting done correctly. You're back at the car wash. I'm deep into the Razor Claw Shifter Tree. Like, I'm 29 points deep in that. I am 41 points deep in Ravager already, and I'm kind of touching some of the other ones. So that, when you see the word trapper, trappers are the most dangerous one. They drop little hard to see exploding bombs that like follow you around. Think the bombs from Mario. They follow you around and they kill you. That's kind of their bag. So keep an eye out for that, because they are nasty. I don't know, I really wanted to try everything I could to make the hand wrap barbarian good. Let's see, we got another Bay touched. Chopping a spider already. Spider down. Another change, they made it where you have to clear this entire room of bad things. Or otherwise you can't unlock this lever. So even if you had, say, another skill like invisibility or stealth or something like that, it seems to be useless now. See, because you have to defeat the enemy. It's a quest objective now. So there's no way around it. Now the cool thing about this quest, in particular, is right here. Up this ladder will be 4, like, landmine traps. Doing these 4 traps will get the full trap bonus. I don't know if that'll help, but... Okay, so you can't do it. But if you could, that's where the 4... that's where the 4 traps are for the trap bonus in this quest. Also, that chest is like trapped, or not just trapped. It's locked, but you could unlock it or open it after. Well, not after, but what's the word I'm looking for? You could go back and get it if you wanted. I probably wouldn't waste my 3 hours on it, but one certainly could. This dinosaur just does not want to sit still. Alright, we go over here into this circle and then we talk to this guy.
He seems unruffled by the attack.
So the whole party has to be in this circle. We'll just pass all the gear to you or whatever. Alright, now that that's done, we can walk back over here and fuck with the chest.
The beacon belongs to me now. I paid the Vormar clan good money to get it after all. Don't think for a moment that you can challenge me in my city.
Yeah, that's like the start of the kind of gear that's in here. Pretty good. Good enough that a lot of people, like myself, for example, just wear that gear basically until level 20. Again, I was cleaning out bank stuff. Found a couple of guild renown pots. Just gonna chug them. All right, and then the quests, like section 1, are all back in the same area. Section 2 are all in the same area, etc.
You step into Zel's closed by his hiding office. The Inquisitive calls out to you. Step inside, quickly. There are eyes everywhere. Zel pulls a switch and nods toward the back of the building. You hear the scrape of stone on stone as the concealed back door slides open.
No, actually, that already did that. This is the thing that they didn't do. Didn't give me a shield. Whatever, and thanks for the help. We sprint boost around this quest like a crazy person. Oh, that took longer than it should have. By a lot, actually.
You push open the door to the apartment. The surprisingly
What did we do that was so bad?
Your stomach clenches in anticipation as you near the crime scene. After examining the corpse, you can see that he was killed by a poisoned crossbow bolt. His last gambling ticket was just out of reach. Fell in just one window, cleaning up on a match in an underground fighting room down in the cause. Felon must have spent his recent winnings digging himself out of debt. Imagine meeting your end right after getting yourself clear.
Sorry,
And you see
anything
Felon's
else?
eyes. Despite
There we
full
go.
attempts to make this attempt to break him, all of Felon's valuables are
Pharmacy
still in
through
their
that.
proper places. As you mull this over, you hear voices from the direction of the corpse. You manage to make it past the desk that's blocking the way. Your desk closes up.
I mean, the quest certainly took a step up in difficulty in this area, right? But I feel like our damage is way down from last night. Significantly down from last night. That's better. Is our low end just that low? Because I feel like we were doing like 100 and something very, very consistently last night on our primary attack, which felt fine. Right, with the attack speed that we had, it was fine. Not great, but fine.
Looks like the customer's left in a hurry. A chest full of coins was left here locked and untouched. This wasn't a
Oh, man. I don't know what it is that I want to eat, but I am hungry.
Zealot unlocks the gate, revealing a small lane that flows deeper into the heart of Top's Gate.
Guard duty. Alright. Guard duty. Oh, all the hams. That's great. I didn't even know that that was back on this list, I don't think. Nice. Feel free to gather those tasty hams. I love them. They're some of my favorite items in the game.
The door to the pawn shop is unlocked, just as with the other crime scenes. Inside, the shopkeeper's body lies forgotten alongside all the other cast-offs in her shop. A different body, but the same style. The crossbow bolt did this time a new detail tied to the door. A shattered pinhead all took on a Texas symbol. Winston noticed the head reveals a hidden compartment small tools. Some small packages lying on the floor. No doubt they were hidden there so they could be fenced on the black market trade. However, they had emptied the pawn shop, and yet on the sides like this armed and foundries.
Yeah, the damage feels just a hair slow still, right?
The last of the heavily armed halfling
Did that.
guards.
Yeah, I did all that. Ooh, nice. Small Eberron Dragon Shard Fragmente.
Another alley stretches before you.
There should be 50, but some of them may have fallen inside of an unreachable spot.
We hope that Zolk's Crowspire holds the answers you've been seeking.
It does happen. I don't know where this Mark of Law spider's going, but see if we can get it to blow up without killing.
Shop at meeting him again. You hope that Zolkis is willing to answer your questions.
Seems really
Zolkis
there we go.
steps
Now we're getting a
his face glowing with a smug triumph
Too mad to raise. Okay. No, there was a champion spider back there that really wanted to explode and kill everybody.
The troll topples, yet another casualty of the to meet up with Zealot.
You probably can hear the dogs are going to go off for a minute, and I'm just going to be mute. Apologize.
Zealot shakes her head.
But that's the neighbor's dog.
The trail settling over her like the dirt that falls in the street from above. But you've got a job to finish. Another crime scene waits for you in
Alright. She might be calm now for a second. Maybe she won't be that calm.
the secret door slides open.
Time to take care of my soft spot for green girls.
Surprised to see you.
AKA sweet experience points.
You find a security ledger embossed with gaunt arcanotechnic symbol. A quick glance reveals that every victim had worked for long. It's too big of a coincidence to overlook, especially since a note in the margin
I mean, Natasha did a good job. She held that aggro for almost long enough. She could have got a heal off, I think it would have been better. There's the Circle of Doom.
He stooped down to search the contents of Nayland's pack. Looks like he was fleeing for his life when the murder got to him.
Those spiders.
The last of the attackers. You can't let these petty thugs hold you back. Not when you're so close to the truth.
And they added that yellow ring. You didn't get that yellow ring before.
You catch up with Zealot and fill her in on the clues you've learned so far. She points you towards an alleyway northwest of the Samius last city.
I really kind of miss a lot of strike through. I think that's the thing that I feel like I'm missing. You're supposed to feel like you make up for it with the attack speed, but it just doesn't quite feel like it to me. I guess we'll find out in a minute.
Leaving her signature behind was beyond stupid. Now Zealot is Optimus. It's only a matter of time before she is
I mean, the single target DPS seems okay when you can kind of get into the cycle. I would definitely collect everything you can out of this, just to be sure that you have what you can get. Alright. The worst one of these, the best laid plans, we're probably going to die. It's fine. Maybe not. Maybe not we.
This adventure, like so many others, begins in a tavern. You're supposed to meet a disgruntled Fort employee here. He'll give you an off-the-record tour of the nearby warehouse. Victor asked you to wait for him outside. Looks like getting inside his warehouse won't be a problem. Victor leans over and whispers, "I don't want to lose my job. If you'll just follow me, I'll cough when it's time for us to part ways. What you do after that is none of my business." He sounds quite nervous. Victor coughs and nods at a flimsy-looking grate. Then he hurries away, disappearing into the night. That must be your way inside. Time for you to investigate the warehouse.
I bet you guys are really happy about that mute button now. This is kind of what we've been dealing with the last couple of days. Whew. It bothers me because I want to put out a high quality product for everybody, and I feel like when I'm not feeling well, it is not the highest quality product. I'm not a luscious booty streamer, so my base is a little bit smaller.
Someone is burning the midnight oil. Sturdy doors will lead a sturdier lock.
Okay. When the Twitch hack was going down a couple of weeks ago, there was a female streamer that I don't follow her. I'm not really sure how it showed up on my Twitter feed, but I kind of was like, she was complaining about things, and I went and looked up her numbers, and I'm like, yeah, I can see why you're complaining, because you're only making like $30,000 a year on Twitch. And I had made some comment. It's like, yeah, try being a new middle-aged, overweight male streamer in a dying video game. And there was all like, oh, middle-aged white people make plenty of money on Twitch. I'm like, that's not what I said, crazy person. Where? What's not dying? I literally don't see anything. We just gotta find this book. Oh, Didio's dying. It's on some really interesting medication, but it's dying. Everything has a lifespan, especially when it comes to programming. It's definitely, compared to a lot of things, it's on its way out. And if they don't get... Did we find the book and I just didn't see it? Yeah, no, we still haven't found the book. Oh, here we go. Perfect. Thank you. But this game specifically has, and I've been on the record for a really long time about this, has a major issue with graphics not being able to adapt to new graphics. And until that's done, and we get DDO 2 because the graphics are updated, triangle, and like we're at 1.5 now, right? So when we reach new graphics, I feel like we'll be able to justify calling it DDO 2.
Why not just take the stairs? Ask the teacher. Otto, now! Snatch to being in a commanding tone. Hear a familiar voice somewhere.
I think I'm gonna clear this trash up here. So I would argue with someone telling me that it's not a dying game, but I'm glad that they are. Natasha came too far down the stairs. Natasha, come back around the way. If you're a basement dweller, it's what you live for. Believe me, I know plenty of basement dwellers who are having struggle bus problems with the game at the moment. Ooh. Alright, I may have to go play healer for a minute. Yeah, I'm raged. Natasha, can you come around the corner? She didn't throw a heal in time. I guess we're gonna find out if I die. I can always gibbers, it's fine. It's this champion Archon right here that did most of the damage. Oh, I have Die Hard now, don't I? Because of my one thing. Ha, it's funny. This will actually be a big enough heal. I think I can kill this guy. Come on, Natasha. Come on, Natasha. Where are you? Okay, that was closer than I would have liked it to be. Alright. We'll go this way.
Whatever documents were stored in the office are beyond salvage. Still, there might be something useful down the
Re-rage? Yeah, re-rage.
those mercenaries went.
Do not touch that. The bads. Hey, Dangered. We're in Best Laid Plans, I think. Yeah, we're in Best Laid Plans. Alright. Why are there two forge rays here? There should just be one. Unless he managed to break the one in here. No, it's together. Huh. I don't know why the other one's... But I saved this one. I saved the other one. So there should have just been one broken here. Right, because this one didn't get saved. I don't understand why there's two. There's danger. Oh. Okay. Looks like we have one of them here, so I'm going to go ahead and pop my trip. Alright, unfortunately we have to still do this room. It kind of sucks, but... maybe I should have waited for the trip. It didn't really matter. We had what we need to do the thing. Best to keep the aggro on yours truly. Fortunately, some of these things don't care about my intimidate button, and I don't have any strike through, so. So far so good? Yeah, so far so good. Alright. Now we got a couple of waves of garbage. That's probably not a problem, right? Third wave, here we go. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe against the... I can just get a little bit bigger. A little bit bigger hand wraps, maybe it'll be okay. I just feel like it's not going to scale very well. Alright. Now, try not to be on fire. Yeah, try not to be on fire. Being on fire is ouchy. These guys have lots of ouchy firepower. There they go, see? Ouchie, ouchie firepower. Alright. Somebody slammed it really quickly. Here's whatever. Alright, everything looks good again. I said my phone was like just going ape-ass for a minute. Shenanigans. Okay, same old songo. You all be cuckoo if you don't love that clock. I will admit that it can be a little loud for 12 chimes. But that just means we get to listen to it for the rest of the day. Oh, I saw wings back there. Okay.
Must not be on the guest list. The bouncer opens the front door, allowing you to enter from Clawfoot. The Dusk thugs lurking outside have set the assistant's nerves on edge.
I have to get the wife to come in here and run a anti-sniffle diffuser or whatever in a minute. Pretty far away from that, probably. Let's see. I put this on. That should give me some spellcraft, right? Oh, never mind. Got it. Nice. Barbarians are not as great at magic as you might think. Well, your gear set took you like 6 hours to figure out, but it's done now and you're very happy with it. Nice. For your clubbing guy. Going clubbing.
The employees report nothing terribly unusual. You can tell Fenwick that all is quiet in the nightclub.
Builds beast. Nice. Gears in 6 different trees. The gears in 6 different trees? I don't understand. I don't understand what we're even talking about anymore. Thought we were talking about gear. Now it sounds like we're talking about fruit trees. Not about it.
Rick is relieved to hear that the club is safe and secure.
Time to get insulted real bad, right?
But Crawford's minutes. Fearful alarm reverberates through it.
People are gonna be like, Samus, you're the only one that gets insulted about this. I just don't feel like murdering things is like my specialty. Like, I'm fine at it. Okay, but deep down inside, I really think I'm more than just a murder machine. And the fact that I can't punish this guy for trying to make me feel that way really hurts my feelings extra. I should be able to kill this guy. Or at least let him get killed. Maybe not kill him myself, but at least let him get killed. 250% melee power, 100% offhand strike chance. Full offhand stat, 88% double strike. Bunch of sneak attack dice. Seems strong. Seems strong. Yeah, I feel like I'm probably going to end up having a real crisis pretty soon. What do you do when the chase is done? You know? I think we're pretty close. I realize then it turns into gear and fine-tuning, but the eternal chase of more Reaper points, those are not goals that excite me. So, I don't know. I guess we'll figure it out soon. You only have 8 Reaper points. We can fix that. Just stick around. Now that sounds hot. 2,500 hit points.
More attacks are on the way. But for now, we have a moment to rest. The magical alarm triggers once again. Dusk's
Usual
attack
pattern?
club
Yeah, it's like usual pattern. What? Not here at all. Alright, alright. Got some feel bads, I guess. So, yesterday, I made a comment that I thought I was a particular person. But after some review of further evidence, that was not in fact me at the time. I apparently had shorter hair at the time. Because the only thing that makes sense, there's a young man, Wayne. He and I, he was younger, and obviously less portly than I was at the time, but not so unportly that when I saw his picture that I was like, huh, I thought that was me. Similar glasses, similar face. Remember I talk sometimes about being a popular model? So, Dustin actually found a different picture of me. As the DM. Look, the question is, are you going to be able to do anything with your beast powers? I mean, you'll do some Reaper Sixers or whatever, right? But other than that, you're getting the big raids in. Maybe you will now. Maybe now with this change, you'll be excited again. You'll go back to a full-time DDO player, not a Final Fantasy 14. Not that I really have a lot of time in the weekends, and in fact, the wife and I are considering trying to get away this weekend because we both kind of can use some nature recharge time. It's been a rough couple of weeks with Linda and Remy moving back and all the shenanigans surrounding all that. Voices?
For your help in keeping her and Encore alive, Regina has promised to do everything she can to cut ties between the Boromar clan and Vaunt, our chiropractor.
We've been doing raids like 3 or 4 weeks / a month. Yeah, trying to catch you guys on Saturday sometimes, but apparently I just continuously, they have no idea when it is. I thought it started later or something last couple of times. You also look badass. Well, there's that. I mean, it's more important to look good than to be efficient. That's what I always say. Wearing 8 raid items, no big deal. Yeah, I should. I'm looking forward to that, I guess. Figuring out the raid stuff and... I don't even know what I want to do. I was in Tobrell's chat briefly yesterday. And he was like, yeah, the thing that you want to do is really good. The melee hybrid caster thing. And I'm like, I'm not even sure that's what I want to do anymore.
About time you got here, grumbles the old man. They've already started.
I don't know.
Quick like and I'll ferry you up to their window. Remember, stay quiet as a mouse.
You're doing Sulu Tinker sets and also sneak attack for augments and strength. Yeah, I had started working on a gear set for like a hybrid thing, and it was going to use a Tinker set, and it was going to use like a weird Feywild combination, putting together like winter, autumn, or something like that, and doing the force stuff and going really ham. I don't even know if I want to do that anymore. I have to re-examine some of that all together. I don't know why, but my elbow is like bothering me really badly at the moment too.
Elizabeth, I know you invited our mutual friends to storage. Don't cry. I say, don't cry. That's better. This is just business, isn't it?
I have to redesign my entire fire dungeon, I think, this weekend. I think we're going to be able to pull off the... the rest of the water temple today, or air temple today, and I think that we can do the fire elemental thing, not necessarily one shot, but closer.
No matter. Urk, Yesh, take Isabel outside.
Alright.
We will adjourn to the yacht. It's time for the next act to begin.
Mom's henchman releases a strange woody aura. Darkness around you erupts with a choir of menacing responses. An ambush! Damn us for fools!
Damn Applause for fools! Not me. Didn't damn me for a fool. I knew it was coming. I always prepare for the Spanish Inquisition. Alright, I'm also the melee that everybody hates. I'm the guy who's going to go out there and kill these things. Put them in a big pile, probably hold still and just murder everything. Or try to. Ran out of Sharn mats?
Casper wheezes out his words.
Ooh, reminds me of my days in the last war, but with more chest pain. Too old for this for sure.
That's rough.
We gotta talk about Isabek. She's still alive. I bet my
Even like checked your various hardcore character people and whatnot, made sure their junk was put away.
You'll need to clear the way so Casper can follow safely. He says to head to the southeast. Grabbing a source lead first will help even the playing field.
Don't forget,
Come on.
Casper,
those source leads can't go too high or too low without
Here we go.
Keep them out of the fog and don't try to push over the higher walls and you'll be fine.
another wave of Gnoll mercenaries bursts from the shadows.
You upgraded five things?
Mess with my girl.
Cries Casper.
Yeah, I am and I'm not. Let's go back down a little bit. I am and I'm not looking forward to that kind of gear Tetris, I guess. I'm looking forward to the challenge of like figuring some of it out, but I'm not looking forward to the actually make it happen. Go ahead and come down. Let's come down, guys. I think we're too high up. Gotta let him come down just slightly. It's fine. You can still up the weapon one more time. And you need to make a new ring. I don't know, like I said, I always kind of thought, like, when I was ready to do it, there would be the obvious next best thing to go and get. You know what I mean? Like, I figured there would be gear or, you know what I mean? Like a new expansion to clearly put it in the top class. But they really kind of worked on that philosophy to make stuff around that same level good. They just haven't put out higher level stuff yet, which is fine. I'm okay with that. But it kind of means to me there's like a huge pile of options right now, which I do like. But that's not what I had originally planned on. Kind of thought we would have a situation where there was at least an obvious best, and then like a next obvious best, right?
Those who look weak die first. Always.
Your gear's good enough you could solo EE 50 CR quests. I feel like with a little time and no gear beef, you could probably solo a 50 EE quest off of your player skill. Woo! What sake? Drugs is my character on? What drugs? Just clawing shit, man. Just clawing it up. Doesn't even feel like that powerful, to be honest. I mean, like, if you look at this thing, I'm a 2-weapon fighting barbarian with less than 50 strength. I'm not using a weapon. Right? Like, I'm using some hand wraps. It's not very good. Oh, beef? Really beef a couple of raid weapons. Alright. Bats over here. Hello. And there's still one more here. Nice.
Who's going to explain this mess to the city watch come the morning? Mutters Casper as he coasts along behind you. Shadows move along the arches of a nearby market. More of Vaughn's
Alright. What else is going on here? Smash 'ems. You know, that would make a cool item power. Like a telekinesis. Anything within a certain radius, like a breakable, will basically auto break. It doesn't have to be that huge of a radius, but it would be incredibly sought after. Let's see. Light bearer cannon, light bearer guy, and a plate reaper. Wow, when DDO tells you to piss off really hard. And then a little bit of lag too. Nice, thank you. Rawr. Okay, ba-bombs up somewhere. All these ba-bombs. Yeah. Would you like it off?
Oh, it's gonna come set your favorite user.
Oh, I turned off it if you want. I said I was surprised that you hadn't done it.
Well, do this one. Yeah, because if you run it first started, I suggested you should, and he said he would. What can I just in it? I can do it back here. Where's your cords at?
In that corner. Put it over there behind me. It's fine.
That's already some of the stuff in the top sheet.
Yeah, I don't know. If this thing's damage decides to scale at all, might be okay. For a life, at least. Is there a pair of hand wraps at level 20 that are easy to get a hold of that'd be okay? Like, what could I invest in per hand wraps that would not feel like a massive waste of time or resources? I guess I could always just craft a second second thing at some point too, huh? I feel like these shifters, if you're clawing something, it should give stacks of vulnerable. I feel like the more you claw something, like you claw the shit out of it, you claw the shit out of it. Am I wrong, Chad? I don't feel very wrong. Racial, the racial like out of the other race would be really strong, right? You just tuck it in someplace and say, when using hand wraps, consecutive claw attacks can grant stacks of vulnerability, or however you want to word it. She was with you all day, all morning so far.
When?
She hasn't been in here.
Yeah, she has. She hasn't been in my office.
Huh.
Pretty sure Quinn's been in here the whole time.
I don't know, chat, was Quinn here this whole time? I didn't think so. Yeah. Find yourself a sore sled. I did. Let's back off again if you want.
You can go lay down.
Anyway, get a slore sled, and basically, you're gonna make like a Z shape, more or less. But if you were gonna AFK or whatever, you should have AFK'd always on the guy with the sled. He'll pull you through the quest if you have to AFK, and your party has to make sure he's safe. So, well. I don't think he can die. How about that? Alright, where'd Dork go? Was he not right here? Did I get him? Where'd he go, Dork? Yeah, we're good. Yeah, so he should, like, you're not that far away now. You could just walk over here and take this thing over, but he'll come over here in a second. I think he'll pull all the way over here. Alright, and that's the last one of chain one. So now I'm going to go do a couple of the cogs quests. I'm going to go do a couple of the cogs quests that are level 15. And then I'm going to take level 18. Storm, if you're gonna take off, be sure to log out. Don't waste that time. Because cogs are gonna take like 10 minutes, and they're gonna be like that basically. So the XP train's not stopping. Perch. Okay, well, good luck. Why did my phone chirp right there? Alright, I can never remember the names of all the quests. Until I look at it. But I always start with the depths. I don't remember the name of it. The one in the southwest corner. Oh, there's a chest or easy XP up there, but it was too low. I took the down road. Cuckoo. Ruinous Schemes is the name of the quest. Honestly, I probably should have done these on like a Reaper, but
Making your way into the
probably fine.
ancient Goblin ruins, you find yourself in a dark chamber.
Alright, did you hear that we're in Ruinous Schemes, by the way?
Creatures loyal to death.
Hopefully Dangered has that. I feel like the DPS is just lacking a right? I realize that I don't always keep super close attention on our like individual DPS attacks or whatever. But I certainly feel like yesterday we were doing closer to 100 on our average attack as opposed to what looks like about 17, maybe 70. It's like we get a lot of 55s and we get a lot of 49s and was that the offhand maybe? That might be what's going on, right? I don't have full offhand bonus yet. I don't think I have greater. That might just be what's going on. Must be the only person on the server that's that still does this little side thing. Nobody even seems to step over here anymore. Voodoo came over here long enough to get the 4 breakables. And I was like, huh? I don't understand. You went up here for 4 breakables, but we didn't kill like the 6 guys in here. I guess there's more than 6. To get the rest of the breakables? It just seemed odd to me. But, it seems to be kind of normal, right? Fire Goddess did the same thing. Didn't even come up here and break this stuff, though. Just ran right past it. Oh, there's another one. Shouldn't take very long. I'm too enraged to be more enraged.
Thank you for clearing out the DOS for me. It was a great help. Those fools had no idea what they were dealing with. The friendly gnome transformed before your eyes. A Rakshasa.
Come on, portal up. Thank you. Alright, where'd you go, big boom boom?
Wait, another streams out of the portal in its place. The Rakshasa lets out a shrill gasp, surprised that you managed to best him in combat. This can't be. The world must remember my name.
Alright, however you want to go all the way north to Wraith Callers next. And then the fighting arena. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. It's just Mother Nature trying to murder me with its cold time. Bastards. If it was gonna murder me, just do it fast though. That's all I ask. Stupid colds. It's fine. Just keep doing ones for now. We might... There's some places where I definitely think we could... Sorry. There's definitely a couple of places I think we could speed things up and become, like, really work on our fishing stormbow. I'm gonna work on the assumption that everything is fine. All right.
You follow the trail of red crystals deep into the ruins.
If something changes and something is not fine, I will. We can always go back. As long as you can win to get to the quest, it's fine. Die inside the quest, totally fine. Excuse me again, everybody. Well, I didn't. Might have to go out to the beginning of the quest and summon the hireling. To be honest, as soon as I said it, I realized that I didn't have a choice, actually, and I have to go back and do it. It's my responsibility as the person. Oh, no, never mind. Screw that. Aaron came out. Good enough. Just run past that stuff. Can't shoot you with an arrow down a tunnel. At least pretend to have physics. Sometimes. Line of effect physics, how's that? Yeah, that sounds reasonable. What kind of physics would you like to exist in your world? Line of effect. Very well. What are you doing? I'm shooting that arrow for eternity. There's no monsters that can do that. Go to the desert and tell me. No monsters shoot for eternity. What? I farted and these guys all died. That's rough. I feel like if you're going to stab something, stab it on the opposite side of me. Feels wise. Alright. BEA beautiful. Ha, Newtons, here's your shield. It's not a big version of it though. Alright, and then the fighting arena, I usually ride my horse from here. I find it to be quicker than recalling, but you can do whatever you like. So in another life, I was an efficiency expert. Basically. Spend all day, every day, streamlining things, processes, systems, programming out human decisions whenever possible. Feel like some of those skills should transfer easier into my DDO workplace, but They do not. Arch. Gonna he? No, you fell in the death pit, didn't you? Yeah, that death pit has an insta-kill over there. There's a res, like a res shrine near you, and it's not that far away, right? Guess we'll just jump down here and start murdering things, get everyone back together. Alright. Into the horseshoe. There you go. All right. Why did this still not get switched? I have a feeling someone wasn't watching. Go into the horseshoe. Go in the horseshoe, get thrown up in the air, and then walk this way. You're not. Go back to the horseshoe, get cleaved in the air, and then walk over this way. No. The horseshoe on the map, this thing. It looks just like a horseshoe, right here. I can't make this any more. Unless they're over there and I just didn't see them. I guess it's possible. I only saw one body up here though. Yeah. Come here. We're gonna walk over here. To this horseshoe. You were down here. The problem is that roughly where these fingers meet, there's an air jet. And that'll throw you up basically against the ceiling and knock you over here. Alright. Now you can just walk over to where the other X was at. I don't have two different colors, so I had to use multiple ones. Typically, I find this to be much faster. That being said, if people have no idea how this works, it's probably going to be easier to recall in the future. Try to remember that going forward.
You enter a small hall. It seems to be closed. The ring is quiet, and the stands are empty. A small knot of people stands near a pile of crumpled corpses. Another group of lumbering brutes.
I'm ready. Try to get them all gathered up. And stay with me before.
You must stop this invasion.
Perfect.
So that the fights in the arena may continue.
I was taking the dogs on a WALK the other day, and we gotta spell it because even though I think they know, they act like they don't know if you spell words. So anyway, was out on a WALK, and I was setting up my Spotify to have something to listen to, and I have a couple of different playlists I was listening to, and they recommended for me my favorite band put out a remaster of my favorite album. So I have been re-listening to Santa Monica. It's called Return to Santa Monica by Everclear. So I've got a lot of those songs back in my head again, in particular. So you might end up catching me humming along to one or two of those. I know not everybody's cup of tea is Everclear, but that music really called to a young Samius. Bunch of immunes just popped up there from whichever delayed effect I try to slam them with. I think it's the Pounce. Which kind of bothers me because Pounce just says it knocks things down to targets around, so it should have did damage.
Chill of the cavern gives way to warmer, more humid air as you ascend higher. The familiar musky smell is stronger. The source of the red musk zombies must be known.
Time is it? It's almost 1. Yeah, we could definitely probably level and get through chain 2 within me before the end of the stream.
To reveal what appears to be a makeshift
Pretty easy.
littered with the spores that create the red musk zombies.
Over here, buddy. Suck on this, greater lobes. Nada. All right. To be honest. There's a teleporter there. I'm not going to commit to COG 17s just yet. You can go to 18 now. Boink. Take my party. Barbaria. Look at that right here. Nice. Nice. Yeah, these are all half points now. Swim. Haggle. Heel. Hide. Spellcraft. Spot. Tumbler. I guess Tumbler is not the worst. Couple of points. I guess Bluff? I don't know. Maybe we occasionally bluff pull something on accident. Doesn't this do something? Yeah. This does something. Think there's anything else that we... I'd have to look at these various like skill mastery things next, I think. Okay. 2 action pointos. We can grab +1 here. We could grab 2 ranks in Blood Tribute, which I would not be opposed to. And we can grab Frenzy. I feel like we're gonna want to take this at some point, right? Bam Bam. I just don't know if we're ready. Let's just cleave. Let's cleave for days. Alright. I think I'm also going to grab a bit of a bio here. Wow, a lot of nothing today, huh? Nothing even, like, worth looking at. Nothing. Alright. Bio. You stop. You go away. You can go away. I can't think of anything in particular gear-wise. We might take 2 seconds to take a look at it, but I'm not sure. Anyway, I'm going to put a minute on the clock. We'll be right back, everybody. Oh, legs sore, walkie, move more. chat. Whew. Welcome back, hopefully. You ever feel like you're really lucky to not have P versus P stuff on default? I feel like I would have been murdered in this bar. Quite a bit. Okay, so let's take a look. Yeah, so this is I like this artwork quite a bit actually. They use that in a couple places. I haven't seen this one before. Which one's this one? Looks kind of like a pine cone from hell. Yeah, that's like the lamplighter or something, right? But what's in the other hand? The evil pine cone. Oh, just a green still morning star? Okay, that's cool. Where's your runny mascara? We can't see your mascara. No, I'm glad that you're enjoying that build. I tried the pure one and I just couldn't quite get it to do what I wanted it to do. Okay, 2 seconds over here, and then we'll get started on chain dose. Okay, non-emergency. We can't. The only thing really at 18 that I would normally grab would be the spell trinket, right? So I can't think of anything in particular. Yeah, it's fine. Okay. Everybody's good. No refundos. Yeah, I think we're going to find some better armor, hopefully, for you going through this chain. So I'm wearing a Enforcer's coat, which is pretty okay. False life, healing amp, physical sheltering, fortification, etc. Compared to death block, strength 1, arcane sigil. I mean, it's good. But I think you can do something a little bit more. Hey, Crazy Bot, we're starting no refunds right now. I think you can find something at the Sharn set that'll be more up your build's alley for sure. Yeah, the last couple of builds, I've just ended up going super deep in the iconic trees. Right, we've been going super deep. This one has the most points I've ever spent before in the racial tree. Excuse me. I hate to do it, but I might call in sick at work tonight. Just, I don't want to cause a freak out with anybody. Show up. Alright, I might be slightly in control for a minute. Maybe. Nope. Okay. If I could have more sneezy coffee hacky fits in the middle of fights, that would be amazing. Huh? I have a little bit of a drink, thanks. Just a minute, everybody. What, honey? You gotta get over whatever this shit is sometimes. You gotta come in here.
I'm wearing
You
my
look
old
gorgeous.
lady pants and my old lady sweater.
Sometimes you're an old lady. It's okay. Thank you. All right. All right. Looks like there's a little bit of trouble this direction. Alright. Looks like we went all the way around, so... didn't I have two? Alright, well then come put them in this hole. Bring all that crap down-ish, I guess? I don't know, whatever. You guys are fine. You can tell that I my give a shit meter has dropped, right? I hope so. It's entirely because of the sneezes. All right. Here, let's try this. Keep seeing like some occasional words here. Just want to get everyone cleaned up and together. Looks like they made Evenard's pointless now. Why do you say that? Is it not like saving throws are just bad, or like, is it obviously just broken, or is it just they changed it to make it crap? No longer has the slow effect. Okay, how does this keep happening? And it keeps going to this bar. I don't understand. Okay, so something I'm doing is triggering a page turn or something. Or a focus shift. I don't... We had that problem before, remember? And I don't know what I did to fix it. Yeah, I'm not really touching my mouse wheel, but yeah, that's not doing anything. Control shift. Okay, well, control and mouse wheel turns them. So I guess I could have been doing that, maybe. Control mouse. Yeah. To wheel. What's probably going on is probably some combination of shift and or control and me hitting whatever this button is. Like I do a lot of shield blocking, and I'm probably like hitting tab or some shit at the same time to put it through there. I just gotta go figure out which keyboard command I'm accidentally doing to go specifically to this and turn it off. Yeah, that's probably what it is. Because I'm probably hitting shield block and trying to use whatever this is with like another attack, and that's probably what's going on. So like, what is that? This is number 5. So I guess I'm shield blocking as I'm trying to as I try to hit the pounce button. Probably kind of true-ish, I guess. Maybe. Seems tough, though. Alright. Here. Yeah, but bourbon tasting in a few hours. Very cool. If I can, also beef, I'll, I was thinking I might try to hit a liquor store for you today for a minute. I gotta talk to the boss, but I think we're gonna go out to do some, like, miscellaneous type errands. So I'll see if I can make that happen. If not tonight, maybe I can make that happen tomorrow. Hello? There we go. What about going to Vampire tonight, but you have since changed your mind? The wife kind of pointed out that what's that other show called? Eternals? Sorry, movie. Eternals is out. I'm kind of kicked around the idea of doing that, but if my nose feels like this, I'm not going anywhere. I said I might even call the boss and be like, hey, I haven't been feeling very good for a while. I have these symptoms. Might be better to not make people panic. I send out messages to remind people about the tournaments and stuff this weekend. One person literally responded with, no thank you. And I was like, what's up? And all they responded back was COVID. Okay. So, like, I understand people have the fear, and I can respect that. And said, I'm usually the person that says, hey, if you don't feel good, stay home. So maybe call my boss and stay home. Am I going to die? I could die. Let's move. There we go. Thank you. It's a barrel brand tasting at a nice liquor store in town. You had to book a seat 2 weeks in advance. Their stuff is $100 a bottle, so even if you don't like it, it's good value. Sounds good to me, man. Yeah, I'm looking forward to a couple of things happening really soon. So, for example, the wife and I are going to be going to Thanksgiving. We're taking the bus with us on another winter trip. But I think we're going to end up taking a little bit extra time somewhere that we can stop and do some like screw arounds along the way. And we're also going to Denver to do something kind of similar. And I'm hoping that in the near future that we're going to be able to do more things like just go to visit our friends like in Kansas City, Denver, Oklahoma City, stuff like that. Springfield. And just go and like spend a couple of like a week someplace. That would, I think, be really nice, and be able to do all that kind of weird stuff that people who live in bigger cities get to do from time to time. Who did I not talk to? So it's very cool that Kansas City's starting to get some stuff going on. That guy, who did we miss? Whatever.
You turn to head outside, only to find a man standing in your path. He beckons you over.
Alright, you guys are talking about bourbon. I'll let you guys do your bourbon sub-talk. I've learned that I do not know enough about bourbon to be able to hold the conversation up with the people who want to have that conversation. So I'm going to say that I've grown as a person. I got the lady in black over here on me. I like blabble incoherently. It always makes me feel good.
You come across a crumbling shrine amidst
Shadow's in a little bit of danger. Or Storm. Let's see if we can...
These ne'er-do-wells are move for an easy mark. This won't end well for them.
There you go. Look at you doing it. I'm just going to assume that we're not getting these traps. Question mark? There's a like a secret door type thing that you want to click in. And then if you can, attempt to go right through the spiky water.
Strange.
Then you can pick up an extra chesticle, but if you don't get it, it's not the end of the world. Alright, help Ash figure out what these pipes do. That's what we want.
Ash the Fairash, bounty hunter, is having a hard time with some kind of pipe contraption. Maybe you could help. Ash the Fairash shouts down the hall. One of these lights just came on. Nice job, pal. Ash the Fairash bellows down the hall. That's the second light. Just one more to go.
First cup of coffee made, I see making the world safer. Probably. Any day that you don't go on a murderous rampage because I guess you got some coffee, I guess is a good day. Alright, Storm Bow is... Danger's out there. Storm must be over here somewhere. Storm, in the event that you get in deadly danger again in the future, come over here and you jump on this pipe. Over here. Alright? You're stuck on the top of 20 rats. Oh, you were stuck on 20 rats. Okay. I need to try Celtic honey. I like a lot of honey stuff. And I got a bunch of stuff coming in. It's just there's a storm coming through. Or blowing through, probably. And that's how this works. But honey's got too many carbohydrates in it right now, so we cannot do that.
Then she sighs with exasperation. Cursed contractors. If you want something done right, you've got to do it yourself.
Vengeance. It's a brand name and it's really good. Oh, for bourbon? No, it's definitely a beef scenario now. Whiskey. I guess that makes sense. I'm having a hard time keeping up with the conversation over there, so I'm just going to let it go for a minute. And try to pay attention to this. It's not as important to watch life totals as it was like on the cleric, but I have to pay closer attention to drops. I think so. I don't think any of the quests got reopened, right? I got a message asking if the quests have been reopened. I'm pretty sure the quests are all still down. Everything that was closed is still closed. A lot of this hotfix were pretty minor things, I actually think. Okay. All right, 1, 2, 3 XP. Ho ho! Someone found a good one. Oh, we have Crazy Bot now. Crazy Bot can at least res us if we need to. Oh, my stomach has begun to gurgle. It's not good.
Take the sky coach at the end of the northern quarter. It will deliver you to your destination.
One of Sharn's most powerful men has turned against Lucian Bond and has selected you to deliver the killing blow against his new manufacturer. You arrive at your destination after a long flight of the forest and towers that comprises the encoding distance. The worst part is until the warehouse is long and long construction.
Activate the alarm spells! Oh no! Untitled Tower!
Pulling the ornate lever triggers a suspicious rumbling in the hall behind you. You've uncovered a secret passage.
So I can't decide if that attack is like insane or if it's medium. Like it's not the shield stun. I can't think of what that's called, that leap. It's certainly not it. But it should be better than it seems like, right? I'm not sure that the cleave is working. I assume that's what that little jump leap hit is. But I'm not seeing that animation every time I hit the... I strike. I mean, there was something there. Also, why in the shite am I not freedom of movement? +2 saves against enchantments and illusion. Freedom of movement and +10 to spot. I do not have a freedom of movement. No, I read it. I'll have to get a bug report for that one for sure. Why they're in there fixing things, that's one that they could easily fix.
A large group of guards have formed ranks in front of the towers. Defend their pushing open the door to a wave of hot
Well, that one went way further than I intended. See, it doesn't feel like an abundant leap to me, because sometimes it'll yank you back to what you're targeting. It feels closer to the shield charge, but nowhere near as accurate. Alright, I'm gonna go do the sabotage up here, or down here.
sabotaging the equipment in here should disable the whole facility.
I must activate the self-destruct sequence. Be-doop-boo-doop.
The machinery loudly grinds and squeaks. Acrid smoke pours from the sabotaged equipment.
Right, the floor is lava.
Arcane lightning pulls through the grating as the device overcharges and melts.
Well, hello. Get that picked up for sure. Alright, this room is lava.
Open the first valve, the pipes in the room begin to rupture, and steam hisses from the pipes. Another pipe breaks, and the machinery itself begins to shudder. Pulling the final lever causes the temperature in the room to flare up as the system kicks in.
Okay. I need to be raging to get past the damage reduction here.
A gnome roars at you as you enter the room.
It's fine. We can do that. It just means we're going to have a harder time if we have to emergency heal anybody. I also put my power, my important power on cooldown already, which I didn't mean to. So, mistakes were made for sure. boo. Let's go. Come on. Kill this scary thing in the plague. All versions of glow balls must die first. Unless there was a fear. Fear we would have probably killed first. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna go start to reach the sky.
Somewhere nearby is the Storm Reach beacon, forms protection against vengeful forces.
Meow!
The beacon will surely be under heavy guard, but that's never stopped you before. Tonight you'll steal the beacon back from under Horn's nose, and if you do it right, no one will to stand in your way.
Okay. This is unfortunately the fastest way I figured out how to get up here. It's just look down, feather fall back down to the previous one. Touch. Oh, I'm gonna miss it. No. Okay. No. What a rob. I don't think either one of us got it. Oh my god. I hit the button and he hit the button. He ran out the other way and didn't get anything. I also got nothing. Okay. Attack, please. Feel free. I'm gonna make sure that those guys were locked in. Alright, so this is the new most dangerous thing ever. Alright, so True Hunter is not granting freedom of movement. But I don't think we failed any like whole person type things, have we? So it's just not granting the slippery surface immunity stuff, maybe? Yes, Quinn Quinn. Rah. No! Okay. just the wrong amount of lago right there. Why can I just not grab this today? You not got your shitter for on Samius. Shush. Let me your dirty commie Featherfall.
When I created the Vaughn Arcane Assistant, I asked myself a question.
Shouldn't even bothered. Should just let this hero do it.
Only a select few.
That king.
What if magic was available to everyone?
Right? We should definitely be freedom there. Or not. Trying to apply as much things. Alright, are you working your way up towards the airship in the back? If that's the case, just go wait there. Are you in the building? If you want to make your way back out of the building... Oh, yes, you died. Or nearly died. Give me a minute. I'll see what I can do. There we go. Now that guy's dead, I think. Pandemonium's still not dead? Jeez, alright. My bad. Alright, I'm gonna go figure out where Storm is. And then usually I just run back, but if people want a detour, that's fine. I don't care. Let me go figure out where Storm is, though. Alright, well, that's as far as this way as I can go, so... Not this far, so I guess, guess we just pull it and we go, huh? Unless somebody wants the detour, in which case you're welcome to do so. Alright, let's go. spectacularly. Okay, well apparently I made some grease back there. Crazy, I just ran through. We'll clean up whatever dungeon alert when we get out. If things look too bad, just let me know. We'll go back. Alright, sweet. I didn't think it was that bad. You must be in the front part of the building. I'll try to come back for you in a little bit. I don't have a good way to get back there right now. What is my trip DC? 41? That does not seem very high. It's like I killed this guy not that long ago. Maybe he should just leave me alone. Voices. Alright, let me go see if I can find you. Right, I can fall this way. Are you still in the building? No, not in the building. Alright, got a D-door. Let's go. Excuse me. Nope. I ain't grabbing that ledge. I grab it every time, it seems like. Yeah, man, thanks for the hang. I appreciate it. I'm going to go do cogs probably in a little bit if you want to join us. I just, never mind. Crazy, I got the second half of the cogs to do in a few minutes if you want to join. Anything cool? Didn't get anything cool. All right. Sounds good, man. You keep an eye open for like maybe a two-part or two-item pair of hand wraps to craft on. It might be beneficial that way later. I don't know. Cog 16s. Okay, bio. All right, everybody. Once again, I'm going to throw a minute on the clock because I think I'm also going to grab a beverage. I'll be right back. Heyo, chat. Oh. Ugh. It's in the bar. You want to talk to this dude. I'm standing right next to him. I don't understand. She come down here. She like wiggling at me. Whew. We'll just do smash and burn first. I'll be right there. All right, chat. Let's pull it together. Tell our nose to eat it. Sorry, I started going the wrong way. Just to make sure it's obvious that I checked the map and moved differently. Hey, Crazy, can I still a fire resist? Thanks, man. That's fine. You might jump over the bear traps right there. That's always a terrifying moment. You got stuck in that and then things fall and you're like, ah! What did I ever do to Ewoks? Missed him. Didn't feel like I was in the same ballpark, chat. Hello. Let's go, Plague Nurse. No spells for you. No, she's not supposed to have cast spells for 2 seconds. What the shite? WTF, mate? 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, not run over, cast heal spell. 2 seconds. She definitely took that hit. I am not cuckoo. She definitely took that hit, Clock. Okay, crazy looks good. A couple more pieces of garbage around here. Not seeing all my animations anymore either. There they go. Okay. Well, I feel like that trip did a shit ton of work. Wow, I felt like never really in danger. This fight can turn really bad. Alright, I don't know if anyone clicked on the right box and the key and whatnot. That's the wrong key. Right. Whatever. Alright, someone either has the key or the ability to unlock this door, I hope. Well, I'm too mad to ring a bell. Clang-a-lang-a-lang. Nope. Alright, there's multiple Reapers. You guys probably want to spread out. See, it should be freedomed. Really not happy about this. Hey, Crazy, hit me with the freedom, would you? My SLA is, or my thing's not working. Hey, we're in Smash and Burn. Come on in. Whoa, hello. I fingered that one, I guess. Hi. What's the matter? Honey. Sit. Sit. You're gonna have to wait a minute.
You hear distressed cries and the pounding of fists on wood. The commotion seems to be coming from the chamber.
You're gonna have to wait.
Scramble out of this chamber, screaming in panic. More monsters.
You're gonna have to wait.
Board rails drift away from the machinery. Their lasts growing louder as
Brimmy, you make it in. Nice, good job. Come on, come get some. No, they don't want to come get some? Here they go. That one in a spot where I can reach it. Nah, still not quite. I think we're getting close though. There we go. Now we got him. Wanted to make sure I have plenty of cover. Shoot him in the butt for a minute, I guess. Okay. I'd get your voices on, everybody. Probably a good idea. Okay. Had a really nice gravity-related incident here, didn't I? These are all just ingredients chests, but still pretty nice. Right, it's on that side. Ooh. Stormbow, are you still making your way to the chest? Alright, the next quest I think is the magma must flow. I have to double check actually. I feel like there's another one I'm missing. Hang on. Yeah, no, magma must flow is next. This is a trap. Just jump in the lava and be out of it.
Once we got outside, it was impossible to recognize anything. There was fire and wreckage everywhere. I was far with my friend Aura at first, but I quickly lost her in all the smoke. I saw one of the many ropes go past.
I like that. Everything should move over here pretty quickly. Apologies again about that cough. I don't know. Maybe I'm starting to just get more in the groove of the build. Starting to make a little bit more sense now. Maybe the cleave is the part that I was missing before. Just changed to Dread. It feels better, less edge points, but more AoE options. Action Hero found it feels amazing. That's the one that's like a big, that's plus to everything, right? Yeah. Yeah, I feel like I played with that one and was quite strong on the Le Mans. Two spiders down. One is a champion. Also triggers prowess. It should. It's an action boost, right? All action boosts should trigger prowess. I guess the Reapers are not considered action boosts, though.
This master must be responsible for this supernaturally frozen cave, and no wizard will stand
I kind of missed the Howl. I realized that that was a completely different race, actually, because this is the iconic and the other one was not, but I kind of miss it. We'll go out and around to, I forget what it's called, scavenger hunt, I think. Yeah, we did the Cogs Arena one. It's a 16, right? Or 15, I mean. There are 3 15s and the rest are 16s. Alright, so supposedly behind this waterfall storm, not that you're going to live long enough, but behind this waterfall, or lava fall, Voodoo was telling me about it, but you can like walk up this ramp, and you can swim up. Pretty funny that Tobrella's on Bow Ranger and I'm on Melee Ranger. Ranger must be the ultimate power class. Probably feels good right now. I mean, I enjoy Ranger in general, right? You know. Oh, I had your stone. That's why I walked you around there. Alright, hang on. I'll be right back. Guys, I'm going to go get him. If you guys want to go get started, it's fine. Okay, you just came back in from the beginning. That works too. All right. All right. I actually think they've done a good job balancing stuff. Every class feels like there's a way to build it to be sweet, except for maybe Artie. The new feat may change that. So it's weird because Tobrell's basically thinking that Artie might be the new power class. So it's interesting that you put Artie in the maybe pile. But no, it so far it sounds pretty good. I still think that there's too many bugs for right away. Too many quest closures, stuff like that. But I figure they get 2, right? They get 2, and as a pass or whatever. I don't know what's doing better than any other class. I don't know. He said it had a really good feel of damage to spellcasting and everything. Again, I think he was also kind of trying to color it to my taste, right? That particular series of comments, like, oh yeah, the thing that you like to do is going to be good. That's cool. Because we could try all sorts of weird builds here pretty soon. We just have to decide how we want to do them. Are we going to start getting... Once Samius is in order to do raids with people, then Java can go get his completionist finished. Then we can figure out what we want to do with Java on a more permanent basis. I like where he's at. I liked where he was on Tuesday. Shall's doing an all Castiardi and it seems fine. Remember I did the one that was like a Castier Arty, but I did like a offhand weapon versatility for the criticals and stuff. I didn't like it. Like it didn't feel great. So I don't know if it's... I don't know. Like I said, we didn't talk about it super deep. We just kind of like talked for a little bit while I was doing other things. He was streaming. I didn't want to interrupt him too much, but I thought we'd get a little bit of an idea of what was going on. But myself and Tobrell and probably some other people value the flexibility, I think, of Arty higher than a lot of people do. Like being able to do traps and every skill and using all the things, and sometimes that flexibility turns like a B+ of everything else into a much higher score. If you're one of those people. Voices. I'm just passing everything basically to Storm, because I don't think Storm's got any of this stuff yet. But maybe I'm wrong. I have no idea. The next quest is going to be security detail, because I hate roll call with a fiery passion. I don't want to do it. So roll security detail next. And I would prefer everyone go north and around, because it's less likely to cause aggro issues for everyone getting there. Yeah, the idea of putting myself in a metal tube with light brights that want to shoot laser beams at me is like a nightmare, so just avoid that quest. Like 12 already, 7 rogue, 1 something could be okay DPS. Now if you can get enough sneak attack dice, maybe. Alright, have a good one then. Everybody, we're going to tear through this direction. Take it easy. I got a Storm a Sharn pass, so probably wants to save, maximize that that pass value, or I would anyway. So smart play. All right. So Facebook does this thing now where they want to send you reports on your groups. Continuing. Huh. Weird. Strange. Anyway. I would definitely maximize that that pass if you can. Yeah, I don't know. You know how I feel about arties and rune arms and stuff. I love them, so I'm a pretty. They don't have to be that much better for me to enjoy it. And currently I'm not doing crazy stuff. That could change if a crazy stuff starts coming together, but I don't know how Sobrelli is at the moment. Distributed completely uninstalled, so that's like 40% of where Tobrel's going to go, I think, at the moment. So, like, if I wanted to do crazy things, I have to start cultivating certain things, like a different group for, like, bigger raids and stuff like that. Start getting the strats down for things. Alright, we'll go middle and right. If I can keep the intim up, it'll be okay. I think the guns will do enough extra damage that'll be make it an easy infight here if we can keep them alive. I mean, just gotta keep the intims going, but they're just not enough. One intim timer is not enough. I've become a multiple intim timer person. That is not a cuckoo. Unfair, clock. job, everybody. Alright, that's the last one of these that I'm going to do. No thank you. I could try that on an iconic and see how it plays, couldn't I? Maybe. Oh no, I've got a couple characters that I wouldn't mind dusting off and doing something with. I just don't know where I want to. Like, I don't have any real super high desire to do that. I just like wouldn't mind, you know. Okay. Let's see. It's 2:30. I don't mind going a little bit longer. Yeah, I went to go do Wayland. Wayland is a lot of experience, but I hates it. Hates it, hates it, hates it. Alright, I lied, guys. I think we're going to call it an evening. I think we're going to go sneeze and cough and hack and something. Someplace else for a little while. Yeah. Whew. Dark Imbuement double sneak attack dice. You bet you can get a mid-20s now. That's cool. Might be enough. I don't know. Alright, everybody. I'm sorry, but I just spent the last couple of minutes coughing and sneezing and hacking my head off. I think I'm going to call it an evening. Or at least for online play. I might do something a little bit later off stream, but right now I'm just going to lay down and go die. You guys have a good one. Yep, I'll see you later. Alright, everybody. Oh. Halfling and one level of Ranger would be ideal. Oh, I do love me some Ranger. Could you do that as a thrower? Like, do the extra feats that they give allow that? Could be the new thrower build. Anyway, I'm gonna get out of here. I hope you guys have a wonderful afternoon, evening, etc. If I get a chance, we'll come back and do stuff. I have the feeling that I'm gonna call in sick to work. So we'll just see. I might be running around occasionally. Try to do whatever I can do. Yep. I'm going to say I like the 11 Rogue Ranger Paladin thing that you did. So it's good. Alright, everybody. I'm out of here. Peace. Much love. We'll see you guys as quickly as possible. Don't forget, if you would like to help support the stream, patreon.com/Samius is one of the best ways to go to do that. And of course, you could like, subscribe, follow here, over on YouTube, etc. I'd really appreciate it. Alright, everybody. Peace, much love, and we'll see you guys soon. Toodles.